Hello everyone, Luke Ripa here, and welcome to a new episode of Luke Ripa Collection. Today it's my first installment in a particular collection, which is Trainspotting, but the Criterion Collection Edition. For those who don't know, Criterion is a boutique label. What that means is that they license movies, and what they do is take in the original master and remaster it, basically. And in this case, they remastered it for both 4K, Ultra HD, and Blu-ray. More often than not, they do it with the supervision of the original filmmakers, and this master right here is approved by Danny Boyle. As you can see, this is already unpacked, and that's because, as you can see here, it arrived a little bit damaged. Again, this is a US import. The fact that it's damaged and defective is not good because I paid quite a bit for it, around 50 euros, so I'm really not happy about that. So I had to test the discs to see if they were fine, and at least the 4K Ultra HD, which is the one I'm interested in, is fine. The other, I have to test it on my PS4, which is region A. And yes, the 4K Ultra HD is region free, but the standard Blu-ray is region locked in region A, which is the North American region. Okay, so this is the front. This is one of the famous artworks from the movie. Of course, reinterpreted to be the cover of the Criterion Collection edition of the film. Here we have Criterion Collection 1996. On the side, not only we have the title and the Criterion Collection, but also we have the number in the Criterion Collection 1204. On the back we have a lot of information, but no stills from the movie. Particularly we have about the movie, not just the plot of the movie, but also the film's legacy and technical information on the movie, because in the collection, of course, there is a lot of black and white movies. Here we have the filmmaker approved 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray Special Edition. These are all the features of these editions. 4K digital restoration of the uncut version. In the US there was a release of a censored version, supervised by director Danny Boyle with 2.0 surround sound DTS HD master audio soundtrack, 4K Ultra HD disc of the film presented in Dolby Vision HDR. I tested it, looks amazing. Of course, one with Blu-ray and the film special features, an alternate 5.1 surround DTS HD master audio soundtrack, commentary, deleted scenes, interviews, making of, a retrospective from 2008 with a good part of the cast, reflection from the artists that took part on the soundtrack, Iggy Pop, Jarvis Cocker, Bobby Gillespie, Damon Albarn, Letchfield and Underwood, theatrical teaser and trailer, English subtitle for deaf hearing impaired, and a booklet with an essay by critic Graham Fulman and another essay from the author Irving Welsh, plus a Welsh glossary of terms from the novel, credits of the movie. So again, in terms of audio, we only have two tracks, both in English, both DTS HD Master Audio, one 2.2 and one 5.1. plus the English subtitles. So you will not see any other type of subtitles here. So this is the front, and we have seen it already. So let's open and see the front in all its glory. This is a really nice digipack. Too bad it's ruined. Let's turn it around. Okay, so here we have the opening monologue. I swapped the 4K with the standard Blu-ray because the damage here, as you can see, could damage also the 4K Ultra HD. So here I put the standard Blu-ray, choose Blu-ray, which aside from the movie, it also contains special features. On it we have Robert Carlyle's Bagsby, whereas on the 4K Ultra HD we have, of course, Ewan McGregor's Mark Renton's with choose 4K Ultra HD. And now let's take a look at the booklet, which is quite hefty. We have brand guidelines on top of it, so this is the font of the movie. We have the colors that were used to print this booklet and edition. Here we have an index of what's contained. We have the cast credits, above the line credit, Ewan McGregor, of course. Ewan McGregor again, once again the opening monologue. Robert Carlyle as Bagsby. Robert Carlyle as Bagsby again, plus a dialogue between Bagsby and Sick Boy. First essay from critics Graham Fuller, and we have the glossary on the side, written in white, whereas the essay is written in black. Was for a while. I will read it, of course. A dialogue between Mark Renton and Diane. Here we have Diane, played by Kelly MacDonald. It was her first film, of course. Kelly MacDonald again, here. Here is an ad from the campaign. Here we have an excerpt from a book published in 2021 about the making of Trainspotting. Here we have Jonny Lee Miller's Sick Boy, a dialogue between Sick Boy and Renton. Sick Boy again, Jonny Lee Miller was one of the iconic photos. And here we have an essay from Irving Welsh, and again the glossary. And here we have about the master and the special thanks about this edition, plus other acknowledgements. And that's it. Then we have Spud, played by Ewan Bremner. And here we have the transcript of the scene between the job interviewer and Spud, of course. He is the most decent one in the group. If you watch the movie, you know. The credits about this edition, ending with another headshot of Ewan McGregor as Mark Rent. Other details about this edition, and that's it. Okay, so really nice edition. Too bad it's damaged, but let's put everything back. It's on a Blu-ray here because it's damaged, of course. So, and 4K Blu-ray here. Okay, so let's close it. This was the Trainspotting Criterion Collection Edition 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray combo. I gave a look at the first 10 minutes of the movie. It looks insane. It's a great remaster. Criterion generally doesn't disappoint. And yeah, I paid $50 for this, so I'm gonna ask for a partial refund given the state this was given to me from Amazon.com. Again, it's an import, so I expected to pay quite a bit, but it's a little too defective in my taste to not ask for at least a partial refund. Thankfully, the discs are okay. Did you watch Trainspotting? What did you think about it? Let me know down in the comments. It's one of the most iconic films from the 90s, and this is a great edition to have. If you want to buy this edition, again, be aware if you are outside the United States, you're gonna pay import taxes, but I'm going to leave eBay links down in the description on YouTube, so be sure to check them out if you want to buy this one. If you like the video, leave a like and subscribe to catch the next episode of Luke Ripa Collection and all our other Wekos content. Also, be sure to follow Wekos on all social media. We are on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, X, TikTok, and Twitch. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Luke Ripa, and I'll see you next time.